Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. A couple new cats coming for you, man. We have hazbeen Jah Digga, produced by Kong The Artisan. The track is called Reconnecting. Kong actually asked me to give this a watch. The track drops today. I'm filming this yesterday, and he asked me to give it a watch, give it a listen, and let you cats know what I think, man. So thanks for coming here, checking it out. Let's jump in, see what they got for us.
It's the Blossom Hill vet, stress architect. Pick parts in his heart, but it's calm blessed. Except dark clouds surround, I was proud to death. Boots soaked, drowned and drowsy, lingering this foul stench. Head straight, drunken cuts, my dad lives is cancerous. Act angry, I feel divided like a fraction does. But mad strength for a scrappy lump, so jump in but never trust me. I'm strung like a cart that just runs deep. Remain at bay by the ashtray. Lack faith, weighed down by back pace. Bags wait for the sad days. Mashed brains grate the face, manic states. Frantic, misplaced, angry ways. I blame my crappy aim, act erratic. Can't stay static like candle flames.
Hey man, I've been really enjoying this production here. The piano is slick. It goes well with what Hazbeen's doing here, man. This from what I understand is he has a pretty tragic background. Is what Kong was saying, which I guess if some of you cats know who he is, may know a little bit more than me. But I mean, he's touching on some shit, man. And one of the things he says right off the very start was the stress. He calls himself the stressed architect, right? And so much of us, that's our biggest thing, man. It's not other people who give us stress. It's our own dumbass thoughts. It's our own circumstances we put ourselves in, the stupid things that we say, the stupid things that we know we can't control, but we spend so much time trying to fucking tweak and with that shit, and somehow, I mean, I try my best to stay mindful of that, and the whole idea of, you know, what's in your circle of influence or circle of control. I can't remember what it's called. But we spend so much time, man, out there fucking outside of that circle trying to manipulate things, or we see things that, you know, you spend all the time in the world worrying about it, and it won't change a goddamn thing. And we spend so much time doing that shit, man. And especially if you have some mental health issues in terms of some depression and anxiety and stuff, man, you just ramp that shit up. Next level stress at that point. You know, and I have to say, when my mom's when my mom's health first became an issue, bro, I was so angry. I've never felt so much rage at the world. It was tough, man. Everything stressed me out. Everything made me angry. I just wanted to tear shit apart with my bare hands. And so much of that was, yes, there was some outside influence, obviously, with the health issues and stuff, but it was my reaction to those health issues. And then a couple of my other relatives also started to have health issues, and it just kind of spiraled me a bit. But I can't control that. All I can do is control what I can do for my mom, and that is to be there for my mom, help her get to appointments, you know, help her make some food, help her clean. My stepdad's there doing his thing, but that's all I can control, man. And I think we need to do more of that shit. And he mentioned something too about the bag, and I wonder if he's talking about that concept of kind of like when you have all this shit you carry. It's like a backpack. Because he said backpack for sad days. Maybe I'm misinterpreting it, but you know, you have those sad days and you just keep piling that shit in the backpack and you keep carrying it. He's talking about his back pain, man, which would come from carrying all these bad days, all these bad thoughts, all these memories. And it's your choice a lot of times. I mean, you can work on it and get to the point where you can put that bag down. It's not always easy, but a lot of us want to carry that bag for some reason whatsoever. That anger and frustration and stress and memories, all that shit serves us somehow. And that's why we refuse to put the bag down, and we want to carry it instead. I wonder if that's what he means by that. I could maybe missing out on that interpretation, but I rambled too much there. I apologize. Let's go.
They static like a candle's flame.
Sometimes I feel like I just don't know whether I'm coming or going. I got a fucking head full of fucked up thoughts. That life can be so cruel sometimes, man. Hypocritical, feeling pitiful over myself. I'm trying to boom the deal of the very same cards that I'm dealt. Stare myself out in the mirror to both my eyes well. Up with eye water, hold it into both my eyes swell. Still ain't got no license, no destination, I'm driving. These little kids wanting my picture, says I'm their idol. Little do they know that I spent my last night in Bridewell. Drunk and disorderly, draw me out, then I'm fighting. Perception is a fucker, they see me, claim that I'm vibrant. I close the door behind them, I'm hungry, shattered and tired. Pick up the iPhone, send the...
Shit, man, I never, you know what? It's so, so, hey, I the perception that people have of you, especially these days, it makes shit hard, man. I mean, you guys know that, and especially those who are parents. When you have that extra layer of those responsibilities that comes with being a parent, the outside perception of you can weigh so heavy, and sometimes, bro, that's all you can do is get to the point where you just can smile to make it through the day, man. And people at work will say, like, oh, nothing ever rattles you. Look at you, the entire place can be burning down, and you just sit there, get your work done, and with a grin on your face, and happily do your thing and move on to the next day. And meanwhile, inside, man, you are just next level twists and turns, but people's perception of you, and sometimes that becomes almost a difficult thing it's just one more difficult thing, because you don't want to be, if everyone perceives you as something and you spend so much of your life feeling like shit about yourself and feeling like you're not enough and feeling like you have imposter syndrome, you have all this just keep adding the fucking Lego bricks into the shit that people use to weigh themselves down, and then other people's perceptions of you are piled onto that, man. That's just like one added layer or one added brick of this. Holy shit, I don't know how much of this I can take. And the last thing you want to do for a lot of people is to let them down, right? And their perception of you is this. Like Digga says, man, you go in, you close the door, and you're just like, holy fuck. Like, I'm not the person you think I am sometimes, if at all, right? And some very deep introspective thoughts coming from these two cats, man. Deep song. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I can't do that. All right, let's go. Hang on.
Start to Nigel. I swell, still ain't got no license, no destination, I'm driving. These little kids wanting my picture, says I'm their idol. Little do they know that I spent my last night in Bridewell. Drunk and disorderly, draw me out, then I'm fighting. Perception is a fucker, they see me, claim that I'm vibrant. I close the door behind them, I'm hungry, shattered and tired. Pick up the iPhone, send the text out to Nigel. Play some pitter patter, go pub and gamble some fivers. Look, fake smiling inside, I'm fully crying. I'm trying, I'm fucking trying. Told me something good, told me something really exciting. Everybody's losing their mind or even dying. I'm just looking for peace, that person I'm in. I'm in between a whole lot of shambles and nearly tied it. This is for my sanity, jot it down in my diary. They say my time's almost there and it's all about timing. I've been waiting all my life, swear on my life. When I'm gone, bye-bye. I've been on my grind, I'll be in Brum by 9. Jump on my life. Let's get it.
Nice. Hey man, hey, big up Kong for sending this my way and asking me to check it out. I'm just gonna bring this back here so you're not staring at a blank screen. If I can do that, here we go. Yeah man, big up Kong for reaching out and asking me to check it out, man. It is a deep a deep track, and I know sometimes I start thinking about shit in my own head, and you know, I start kind of maybe digging in some of my own shit. But you know what? That's the great thing about this type of music, is that it can give you the words that maybe you're trying to piece together, and maybe you have no one to say it to, or you don't write it down or whatever it is, man. You're on the tube and you're just sitting there and your brain is just full of nonsense, man, and you hear a song like this, it can help make some of it make sense, right? And I know I've said this before on some deep songs that we've had on the channel, where it helps when you are in a pretty dark place, and even though we know that you're not alone, and there's been millions or billions of other people who have felt exactly like you, there's probably millions or billions of people who feel exactly like you at the exact same moment, but you never feel as alone as when you're in those places, those dark places. And a song like this can help you realize that, you know what, I'm not alone. There are people who have done this, have gone through this, have made it out to the other side, and now they're sharing their words, they're sharing their art, and they are hopefully make a difference to people, man. And I think one of the great things about any kind, whether it's the novel I'm writing, or someone who paints a picture, or this song, any kind of song, man, is that every interpretation, everyone's going to interpret it their own way, and they're going to take from it what they need to take. And that's what makes art so amazing, man. And big up Kong for sharing this art. I appreciate it. If you like it, make sure you go over to the YouTube channel, man. Link is always in the description. It may not be in this one, unfortunately, because this isn't officially a video yet, so I may not have the ability to link it, but I can always go in and after the fact. But yeah, man, go check it out, show them some love. And if it's your type of thing, man, pre-order that album, and see you on the next one, man. Thanks for stopping by. I love you cats. Until next time, stay safe. Good to each other.